Hi guys, this is kind of going to be a discombobulated video, as if any of my others aren't, but this one's even more so. I wanted to get these peonies in my yard. I'm going to get down this porch and get a better view of them. It's looking rather grim, and the rain will ruin them, so I wanted to get a video of them before. And this is what I've been working on today. That's all I can carry in a wheelbarrow at a time. You know what? It is what it is. That's the best I can do. So I just have to make more loads, lighter loads, and more of them. I'll show you where I'm going with it. First of all, here's the peonies. Aren't they gorgeous? Look at the size of them. This is my hand next to them. And oh, I don't know, they're so pretty. I think the very best one, the biggest and the best one, I kept stepping on because I've been weeding in this area, but look at that beauty. They are just so pretty. I brought these from the last house, so they've been growing here for 14 years and a couple years. Look at this. I walk up on them from here. Look at how pretty that is. At least I have a pretty view on where I'm shoveling to. Okay, this is where, I don't know what these purple flowers are, but they're cool. They come back every year. I don't know if I moved them from the last place or not. I don't remember. Too long ago. Anyway, so I'm going down all this area where the fence post is leaning down, behind those bed frames, around these hollyhocks, all around this honeysuckle. All this area was solid, thick, butt deep weeds. And all across here, across there, same. I think I got a wheelbarrow and a half piled high. And back in there, all just deep with weeds and nasty stickery weeds too. So anyway, this is the dog yard. I'm going in the side gate from the west yard. And I'm moving that gravel from the pile out front to back here, because as you can see, my gravel of 14 years ago is going away. It's just, I don't know. So I'm filling in. I just have a couple wheelbarrow loads here. And I'm just going to come around and you know, do this area. Plus, earlier today, I had to weed this part of the dog yard because I still have some weeds coming, but not bad. I had to build up a ramp here because this, as you can see here, it rises up quite a bit, and there's no way I could get over it with a wheelbarrow. So I had to build a ramp of gravel, which is fine because that keeps me from catching my foot under that, which I've done a time or two or dozen. Anyway, so that took like 4 wheelbarrows full. And I'm going to cut through my garden shed, the mower shed. I need to hang on to some. I can't walk and talk at the same time. Okay, I had to trim up this pine tree here. It's hanging way low. I couldn't get past it under the mower. And then all these honeysuckle bushes, they're not vines, they're bushes, were hanging way over into this area, making it difficult. And I don't know, there's ticks. They say, oh, you don't have to worry about them. They're not going to jump off the trees and whatnot on you. But they, in my mind, they do. Here's another honeysuckle. I just planted this a couple years ago. Got it at Walmart. And it took me that long to find one that would match this one that I brought here with us when we moved, in a little tiny gallon container that somebody had given me, and I got a couple starts on it. A couple of the starts that I brought didn't make it, but this one did. And hopefully this other one will catch up and they'll meet in the middle and hide that ugly shed that my husband built. I love it, and it's very suitable. It's useful. I can't believe In Snowmageddon, it didn't come down because it's not really structurally sound. The rest of the flower bed is pretty much the same as it's always been. The aspen trees are growing up. They need to come back, be cut back. You can't really pull them out because they're growing. They're suckers off the roots of the trees of my little aspen grove. I did trim up the bottom, but there are so many things for me to do that I am way behind, and that's why I haven't been doing any videos. Then here's the pile that I'm shoveling from. This is I think it was definitely two backhoe scoops. He's got a great big backhoe. So I don't know if you can see the height of it by the shovel, and the width is probably twice the shovel length. So anyway, that's going along. Okay, I'm going to stop this and go to the other part of the yard because it's too far to walk around. I'm going to cut through the house. Hang on. Well, I don't know. The neighbor's using a weed eater or whatever, so I hope you can hear me over it. It's quite loud, but I'm not going to stop. I haven't got time for that. Anyway, this is, I should call it the saga of 12 yards of gravel. This is my carport patio, and he could just barely get the backhoe in underneath. He had to lower his boom underneath the, I don't know, rafters, I guess. And so he brought in a strip and back drug it what he could, and then he put 3 loads here. Yeah, 3 loads between the posts for me to spread it around and smooth it out on this side, which I don't know, was probably 5 foot over, and then more to feather out into the yard. And then I have done the walkway, this area along here to the garage from the side door that I just came out of. I didn't film. It turns to it's just slicker than slime. It's horrible when it gets wet in the wintertime. Even when the snow melts, it turns to slime, and I have fallen on it so many times. I'm just tired of it. So I paid the guy to bring me the gravel and do the hoe work that he could do for me. He dumped the big load of gravel in the other part of the driveway. So I put the gravel all in my metal monstrosity, and in behind it I set the leftover cattle panels. I got them out of the side yard. And look at this pile of pots. It's no wonder I'm feeling overwhelmed. Every one of those needs to be washed, and that's why the wagon is sitting there, because I'm gonna wash them and set them upside down on the wagon. I put the sides up for them to dry. Anyway, I'm gonna scoot by the wagon. I still need just a second. I need more gravel here. I'm gonna fill in where all the weeds are that have been sprayed. They're all brown, and I'm waiting for them to die off a little bit better. I'm gonna fill in all the way across the gate to the lawn, and because there again, this just turns to snot, and in the spring I can't let the dogs out because it's yucky. Yeah, it is my neighbor weed eating. Well, nope, it's the other neighbor weed eating. Anyway, here is the can you see the gravel pile? He pushed my chip pile up a little bit for me to make room for the gravel pile, and I've been shoveling off of that. It took me 2 days to move and spread around this gravel. So that's kind of it for now on this part. Later I hope to do a video update on the Hoyas that I got from Kelly's Hoyas. And I don't know, I just got my lawn mowed. Had a low tire, so I had to pump it up. It was cutting uneven. It doesn't look too bad now. Please ignore the weeds, ignore the ugly, I need to cut all those rhubarb flower stalks down and put them in the burn pile. I need to cut the iris stalks down. I need to spray these weeds. I've already done them twice and they're just not dying. I don't know, the rain is not cooperating with me. And the wind, I can't get out here. I even got up at 5 o'clock one morning to come out and spray when I only got a couple hours worth done. So, before the wind picked up. Anyway, I don't want to jabber on about the mess I've got anymore. I have kind of weeded a lot these areas, but everything's just bad. I mean, it's yucky. I shouldn't even be filming it because it looks like crap. But you know what? It is what it is. I'm doing the best I can, trying to keep up. I had 2 days last week where I had to make town runs, which really suck for me because it just drains the life out of me. And anyway, that's it. I'm gonna shut this down. I love my carport patio now. You can't really see it much in this lighting. Oh well. Oh, my they're about done doing their thing. The clematis that I planted last year are doing okay. This little guy I had to replace. It's coming along, but I put the buckets there. They say the roots need to be shaded, so I put the buckets there to shade the roots. So keeping fingers crossed that'll work. And I know I'm all over the place with the camera, sorry. Yeah, there's the patio. So anyway, I'm off back to shoveling rock. Later guys, thanks for watching. Bye now.